The two men we're about to tell you about seem to have little in common.
They are Cincinnati's police chief and a paraplegic trapped in a wheelchair since he was shot on a city street 25 years ago. At this hour, Chief Tom Stryker and Jerry Caminiti are talking to at-risk teenagers at a local facility. The story they tell goes back to their childhoods. The two men grew up together, and they were together again back in 1980. Now, when Caminiti was bleeding out on the sidewalk, the first cop on the scene was Officer Stryker. Local 12's Deborah Dixon tells us the message they hope to send.
I couldn't see the .32 Derringer hidden inside his sleeve of his jacket, saying, "How would you like to be shot?"
I just remember thinking to myself, my God, he was this kid I've known since he was a little kid, and he's 20 years old at the time, but he's shot, and I thought he was dead.
Chief Tom Stryker says he clearly recalls the October day in 1980 when 20-year-old Jerry Caminiti was shot as he walked here along Ferguson Avenue. A teen on drugs put a gun to his stomach and fired. Jerry Caminiti's legs went out from under him forever. The next day, he was to leave for college in California.
Becoming a forest ranger was my hopes and dreams. Of course, that all changed. You know, I have no use of my legs for 25 years now.
It's a story of pain, loss, and Cincinnati violence he now shares with young people. Caminiti says they don't realize what one bullet can do until he shows them.
See what happened when one bullet explodes your insides out.
Caminiti also shows his useless legs under layers of socks to prevent blood clots. Those who hear him write him.
I got to say, your story was pretty powerful in a good way.
Even more powerful with the city's top lawman at his side.
Here I am, a police officer, now the police chief, and a friend of mine who I've known since he was a little kid. This happened to him. If it can happen to us, it can happen to you. It can happen to anybody.
Caminiti's presentation includes a photo of him dancing with his mother. He calls it the last dance. Jerry tells teens to walk away from drugs, gangs, and guns because he can't. Deborah Dixon, Local 12.
And Jerry Caminiti started as executive director of Help America's Kids, an organization that delivers messages of nonviolence and encourages responsible decision-making. You can find a link to that organization on our website, WKRC.com.